Thank you for being here with us today at Artichoke and Company. As you all know, we do party planning, catering of all types, as well as rentals. Please come and join us at our venue, or we do any off-site catering.
Welcome to N.A.W.P.
Watermark. The tour guides are dressed in.
Naples Fort Myers chapter N.A.W.P meeting for July.
Yes.
Months go by fast. We're going to go ahead and get started. We want to thank everybody for coming and RSVPing. For those that were able to RSVP, unfortunately, a lot couldn't make it due to whatever circumstance. We want to introduce our board members. So from Naples, we have our president, Miss Marianne Croker. Our first VP, Ms. Marcella, is unable to make it. Our second VP, Ms. Emmy Rose. I do the social media, so if you get those wonderful emails, that's from me.
Spelled correctly.
Spelled correctly. And then from Naples, we have first VP, Miss Danielle.
Fort Myers.
So Fort Myers, sorry. And second VP, Miss Tracy. And treasurer? Chris?
Yes.
Treasurer?
No, recruitment.
Recruitment, I apologize. If anybody else is looking to join N.A.W.P. Oh, Fort Myers Secretary, Miss Grace from Fort Myers. If anybody else is looking to join Naples or Fort Myers chapter board or the chapters as a member, you can see one of us and we will gladly go ahead and go through all the guidelines with you. And Miss Emmy Rose.
Yes. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome again. Thank you all for being here today with us. Just to let you know, we were supposed to have a speaker tonight, but unfortunately, due to COVID, she had to cancel on us. We spoke briefly this morning, and she's feeling somewhat better, but still not able to make it. So we apologize for that. But nevertheless, we have a great speaker filling in for her, and I will leave Julia to introduce our greatest.
All right. So we have Miss Susie Thompson from Lady in Pink Photography, and she's just going to give us a little bit about how to market your business.
Yes. Welcome.
Let's give her a round of applause.
Yes. Hello. I am Susie, Lady in Pink Photography, and in 2008, I had a really cushion job working for another photographer, designing their wedding albums and photographing their weddings, and the economy crashed and I had to start my own business. Basically, he laid me off and I was like, oh my God, I have to learn marketing. So you were talking to somebody who literally threw herself in 2008 learning how to put your brand out there. It is very important to live your wedding colors you have on your marketing. Anyway, so I started a tangent. So it's off season. This is the best time to start moving forward for next season. You have the downtime, and I want to give you some ideas on how to move forward and make sure that you can start the 2024 fall season with a big push forward. Make sure you're booked. The first thing I want to talk about is the big importance of just showing up. Go to those networking meetings, find the people that you click with, whether it's a networking group like this, It's a trade networking group. That's what we are. Then you have your actual business chambers where you have more mixture, where you get more of the dentistry, you get more of the chiropractors, you get more of the insurance people. It is valuable to meet those people because your clients are getting married, and guess what they're gonna need? Oh my God, a house. They're gonna need insurance for that house. So what you're doing is you're gonna build your dream team. So I'm kind of like scooting forward on this one, is that's why you want to do that important in-person networking, is you're going to find that dream team of people that when your client says, I need somebody, you're going to be like, hey, I got a DJ. I got him right over here. He's great. He's going to fit exactly what you need. Or for instance, as a photographer, I find it very important to find other photographers where if I cannot take that business, I can pass them to those people. So this is part of your dream team. That's the florist that you work with. Insurance agents, because I don't know how many of you people recommend that your clients get that insurance for their party. Like, yeah, there's all these other insurances you need, but we live in Southwest Florida, which gets hit with what? Hurricane. Yes. So that brings me to my big point that this is the time to get that emergency plan together. If you don't have one, get one together. Oh my God, I cannot stress this enough. An emergency plan can be as simple as something for your clients. Say she wants to get married outside, and you're like, hey honey, it's Florida, it's gonna rain. Then you get hit with a hurricane. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for your clients? I know when Hurricane Ian hit us, Southwest Florida came together like I've never seen them do it together. Like, oh my God, I got chills looking at my friends pulling together for these brides and grooms who wanted to get married in Southwest Florida. And so what I saw is a lot of dream teams come together. And what I mean is vendors like reception halls were saying, I cannot host this, we literally don't have a building. And people were saying, I have a building. And they weren't even charging in some cases to host these new weddings. So you need to have that contingency plan. So if a client comes to you and says, I don't know what we're gonna do if we have a hurricane, you're gonna be like, I have a plan for you. As a photographer, I have that plan for my clients too. Whether or not it's how are we gonna reschedule if we have to, how are we going to make sure that you do still have that dream wedding even though we have no electricity. True story, it's happened and I've lived it. And I cannot stress that enough. I could talk for 15 minutes about your hurricane plan because you need to have your insurances up to date, make sure that all of your equipment, whether or not you are a caterer, a photographer, DJs, and make sure your equipment is up to date in that insurance plan that you can, if you are hit with that catastrophic event, you can move forward in your business and not fold. I have seen so many friends of my time. I've been in business for 20 years now. And I have seen friends fold because they didn't have their hurricane plan in place. And I'm gonna talk for like nothing more on this one. But please, if you have any questions, contact me on that. I will talk my ears off on that, your ears off. The next thing is, it's down season. Schedule those styled shoots now. Get them in. Get your models, get your products in there, start getting your pictures for this upcoming season styles. The photographers have the time, you have the time, the venues have the time, and this is your dream team that you're pulling from. Does that make sense? These are the caterers that you use all the time, the decorators, let's see if I want to put anything else in there. Like, you're going to be featuring those things on social media. So this is how you're going to get your name out. And almost, I call those the freebies because most of the time you're all teaming together and you're all creating a marketing piece together. I love them and I really live by them on off season. Know your bridal shows, which ones you want to participate. And once you get there, it doesn't stop at the bridal show. It's so important that you follow up, because they have met with people, and if you feel like you're following up too much, you're not. You have followed up the right amount of time if they've said yes or no to you. But until you have a response, you've not followed up enough. And I know that's such a hard thing to do, especially as a human. Like, I know calling someone and be like, hey, I met you. Do it. Just do it. you will book. You'll be surprised at what you book for next season. Your online marketing is really important. So know your Facebook, your TikTok, your Instagram, and this Threads. If anybody knows anything about the new Threads, please talk to me because I'm starting to learn it myself. But make sure that your branding is out there even when you're not doing anything. So take that content from the wedding that you photograph, like we all do this. If we set up a wedding, you know you're gonna go slow so that you are not slow during season. Does that make sense? And okay, I'm gonna bore you with just one more item to help make sure that you have a seamless beginning of season. Sponsor your favorite school and sport or team or high school senior or a 4-H student. Get your business name out there in the most unique ways possible. There's soccer teams, there's little leagues, there's bands, there are cheer teams, anything that's gonna get your name on a banner and a logo with the people that you know are gonna come back to you in the future. High school seniors are great for weddings because after you go through high school, you're gonna go through college and you're gonna get the weddings. It's just, you know, the flow of everything. If you guys do have any questions or you just want to hash out what you want to do for your plan and your marketing and whatever, just come to me. I'm happy to talk about that. I know I'm a photographer, but I'm a business owner first and then a photographer. Thank you so much for listening, and I really hope everybody has an amazing, great season.
What I think is, you know, what Susie referred to is the networking value of it is really wonderful, because what you'll find is when you're dealing with brides, you know, they're young and they're dealing with a lot of products and services that they've never dealt with before. And it's been my experience that they all ask for recommendations. You know, who's a good photographer? Where do you think I should get my cake? And by coming to these meetings, you get to know other people in other businesses in the wedding business. So it gives you a really good resource of people to refer to. And you'll make friends as well. So it's, you know, it's very, very valuable for that. So I would encourage anyone who's not a member to join, and for everyone else, you know, do your best to come to the meetings. I know sometimes there's traffic and all that, but you know, everybody pretty much enjoys it once they get here. So, does anybody have any questions or anything?
You probably told me this. When's the next bridal show again?
Oh, the Naples Bridal Expo is January the 12th. So, and I produce those shows, so if anybody's interested in that, please reach out to me. Thanks.
And the first one is going to go to Stephanie Roman from the Hilton. Congratulations.
Hold on, let me shoot this.
The second one goes to Mr. Cody Adams from Complete.
Next are a good thing. Oh, come on, camera.
I am a board member with N.A.W.P chapter. I do the social media, and I have actually gotten a lot of clients with N.A.W.P. So just being active and being a part of the community has really helped me and gotten out of my shell.
Really, you needed that?
What shell?
Well, good evening. Again, my name is Emmy Rose Aquino. I am actually the proud owner, CEO, and planner of the Wedding Clerk, where I do wedding planning, coordinator, events, any type of events, you name it, and also weddings. I am also an officiant. And most recently, I obtained my nomination for notary public. So if anybody needs anything signed, let me know. And N.A.W.P, I've been part of it for, I want to say 3 years now. And it's been great. Great people, great networking, and great opportunities have come out of this. So I really recommend, if you're not a member, to join, because you get a lot out of it. Not only just showing up for the events, but also benefits. you get to go to any N.A.W.P meeting. Here,
Tampa.
Tampa, we have Miami, Broward, Georgia chapters, so you can get to go if you're traveling somewhere and you want to join or you want to meet, have one of those networking events, you can. And also you can participate of our education events as well. So there's a lot that you can, take out of being a member. So I really encourage that.
Sorry, I'm with Corkscrew Swamp Sanctuary. So we're about 30 minutes east on Immokalee Road. Hopefully some of you have gone there. It has a wonderful 2-mile boardwalk and you get to see all kinds of nature things. So just recently we started renting our venue spaces. So it's been about a year. We were able to host one of the N.A.W.Ps back in October to spread the word. So lots of small, cute, quaint spaces and also for over 100 people. So yeah, I enjoy being part of this group and whenever I can make it, getting to know more people and spreading the word.
Travel agency, and my primary niche is romance travel. So my website, I have two, but the newest one that was just completed is romancetravelbylisa.com, and I concentrate on surprise proposals all over the globe. Honeymoons, destination weddings, anniversaries, special birthdays as well, but anything where you are bringing, romance and love together. I feel like there's just nothing like helping people create memories that they're going to have for the rest of their lives. I joined this group a few months ago. I was introduced to it by my friend Bruce. I'm very grateful because at my very first meeting, which was with the Audubon Society a few months ago, and it was a wonderful event, I was connected with a photographer that is from Lake Como, Italy, and that shot, even though she lives in Naples, she's back in Europe in the summer, and she shot my proposal on July 9th at the Villa Baldianella because the bride is crazy for Star Wars, and that's where Padme and Anakin got married. And so they have some very similar looking photos that I'm in possession of now, and it just brings me joy to just have, lovers create these memories. So it's nice to be here. Thank you.
Actually my first N.A.W.P meeting, so I've never been to one. But I'm looking forward to meeting new friends and obviously getting to know old friends a little better. And I know the Hilton is hosting an N.A.W.P in September, so we're looking forward to seeing all of you. And I do all the weddings and all the social and all the fundraisers for the hotel. So if you guys need anything.
My name's Danielle. I'm a little loud, sorry. I know how to use a microphone. Yeah, so I've been a event planner for about 13 years. I actually used to, you guys may know me from Calusa Tent Rental, or in Calusa for a while. My favorite place, by the way, too. They've taught me everything. But anyway, so before Calusa, I was at N.A.W.P. I was actually 20 when I first was an event planner. And I started the N.A.W.P. Shows, being able to go to those. So now, 13 years later, I've not only built long-lasting relationships, throughout N.A.W.P. I've also got more modern, fresh ideas. A huge supportive group. Just like Susie was saying earlier, if she couldn't take a wedding, she would, of course, pass it on to somebody that she felt reputable, and somebody from N.A.W.P. group. So we've always been, a big tight-knit group throughout the years. And I couldn't ask, for anybody better than Marianne, of course, to run the shows. She does a great job. I've been over to about 54 shows now. The N.A.W.P. so that's a lot, yeah. That's a lot of shows. I never missed that one. I think only one. I think I was sick. Yeah, so anyway, so I own Pierce Events. I am actually going back to full-time planning, kind of get back in. I run a roofing and metal company, actually on the side, too. So I do a little bit of all jack of trades, and sometimes it's kind of cool because I bring my wedding business back into the demo, roofing, metal side, and I actually kind of do it back. So, just like, everybody's having a wedding in the office, like usually every other month. So pull a bride from there and just disperse that out through N.A.W.P. But yeah, thank you guys for always having me, and I love this group.
Let's see, I'm Susie Levy in Pink Photography, and I joined N.A.W.P. pretty much right before COVID shut everything down, and because I had N.A.W.P. and my networks, I was able to continue working through that time. And then same thing with the hurricane. And I rely on you guys more than I even let you know. So I really appreciate everybody who does show up, because I've created these really amazing relationships with people that I know, like, and trust. And that really shows to my clients too, and they can feel comfortable when I tell them with a straight face, yes, I trust them. So I'm Susie, Lady in Pink Photography, and I love N.A.W.P. I really didn't mean to make that like a whole N.A.W.P thing, but I already talked to you guys, so. Let's head over here. Oh, wait, thank you. I
Hi everybody, my name is Roberto. I own SueloDJs.com. We have been in business for, I would say, close to 4 years now. We focus on the entertainment aspect. We're able to provide you photo booths, special effects, lighting. I mean, to be honest, no offense to anyone, but I truly believe we offer like the best lighting in Southwest Florida. So if you need it, or if you need any memorable event, please make sure you contact us at SueloDJs.com. Thank you.
Me over, so we're very good friends, but I'm glad to be here. I hear about the company, how you guys work it out, so I'm very glad for that and looking forward to it. I do wedding films, so when it comes to films, we focus more on the movie style. You know, we focus on wedding videographer is kind of what I do, but we do kind of like a movie style. You know, we want to make sure you look like a pop star out there. We want to do, you know, the best job as possible nowadays. But I also do content creation for business, so I manage restaurants, I manage spas, I manage lashes business. So any business that you have and you want to promote a bit on the social media that nowadays is very hard to manage. You know, we business owners don't have the time to manage it, not even a little bit. We want someone to do it all, professional, both ways, photography and videographer. That will be me, you know. So nice to meet you, everyone, and looking forward.
Hi, my name is Frans. I'm a member of Floral Artistry, actually Gianna's company, and I am allowed to hold the broom every now and then. So we are a flower company, and you know what N.A.W.P did, especially after the hurricane, we all started from scratch. We lost everything and we had to start over. And the support that came from this group and from some other groups too in the neighborhood and in town, but this group was really instrumental on getting us that kick in the pants to keep going. And, you know, it's always, we have had the chance a couple of times now to host the group in our facilities, and we're looking forward to doing that in the future. So just a great group of people, creative people, new people that you meet, that you then, the next time you need somebody, as you said, you just take that information and you see what they're doing and you see their drive, and those are the people that you push forward and get out there. So thanks for having me.
I'm N.A.W.P, and my husband and I, host Corey, own Stella Rose Events. We are a furniture rental company. We're based out of Sarasota, but we service all the way to Naples. And we have everything from lounge furniture, dance floors, stages, tables, chairs, you name it, everything under the tent or inside the building, we pretty much have covered. Wow. And I'm not a member yet. This is my second time here, and this is Corey's first visit.
Welcome up. I'm Cody Adams. I work for Complete Weddings and Events. I do sales, operations. I feel like everything, clean the toilets. I do a little bit of everything. You guys usually see Martin here. He's awesome. He's our fearless leader, our owner. We have been in business a little over 50 years as a complete, we're a franchise. So our complete whole, we've been in business a little bit over 50 years. We started out in Omaha, Nebraska, and Martin has been in business down here in Southwest Florida for a little over 10 years now. So we're a big dysfunctional family, but we love weddings and we do good together. And yeah, we a lot of people look at us as this big company, but we're really just very much so family-like business, just like everybody else. So yeah, we love N.A.W.P. I know Martin loves his N.A.W.P. He loves his bridal shows. Martin loves all weddings. So that is kind of, you can speak for all of us to complete. So thank you, and I know he appreciates you guys having us here, and I love being here. So thank you guys.
Today. So thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Before we leave and we forget, our next meeting, it will be on August the 27th, and it is the Fernery. Sorry if I'm butchering it. It is 1400 Colonial Boulevard, Suite 33, for anybody that wants to join us that night.
In Fort Myers.
It is Fort Myers. So,
Right there.
1, 5, 7.
I want it again.